Hello everyone! My name is Sarah Jordan and I'm with Gadsby's Tavern Museum, here to tell you today about our Young Historian Sundays. Each Sunday will feature a video with our young historians speaking about their favorite rooms in the tavern, their favorite facts to share on tours, giving town cries with news from the period, and even doing some 18th century magic tricks. So stay tuned today and for the rest of the summer to see all that they have to say and teach you about the tavern. Thank you so much and enjoy.
Hi, today I'm going to be talking about the private dining room, one of my favorite rooms in the tavern. So one of the reasons that I like the private dining room the most is because it's one of the most directly historic rooms aside from the ballroom. We know that George Washington dined either in the private dining room that we have set up for exhibition or the gift shop, which was also a private dining room. I also really enjoy the furnishings and artifacts that are contained in the private dining room. We have a selection of period foods like Madeira wine or pigeon, and we have a mirror for reflecting light, and then we have game pieces like those little fish figures that are very representative of what would have been used at the time at like a genteel social gathering in the private dining room. I think it also has a lot of applicable examples of what would happen there, like club meetings or like women's clubs or very high up merchants and citizens. So yeah, that's the reason why I like the private dining room.
Hi, I'm Christy Hetner, and I work with the Junior Docents. Today, I'm here to read your mind. Pick any whole number 1 through 9 and multiply it by 2. Now take that answer and add 8. Take that new answer and divide it in half. With that new answer, subtract the original number you picked at the beginning of this. Now, your number will correlate with the letter in the alphabet. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, so forth. So look at the letter that corresponds with your number and think of any country that begins with that letter. Now that you have your country, look at that country's name and the second letter in that country's name and pick any animal that starts with that letter. Think of the color of that animal and really focus on it and send that image to me in your mind. Are you enjoying riding your gray elephant through Denmark? That was magic. Well, that was math. And Henri de Krumps would have known that. He was a mathematician, a musician, a lawyer, and much more. He was born in France in 1746, and he would have been in his 40s when our two taverns first opened and welcomed their first few acts that had the occasional touch of magic in them. He devoted his life to unmasking the magicians he saw exploiting people by going around and explaining the science, the math, the physics behind these magic tricks. He would have loved to explain how I just read your mind. Do you know?